Namaste beta. I myself, Jeevan Pratishtha Rajvanshi from the Faculty of Physiotherapy and Diagnostic. I am an optometrist and working as an assistant professor in optometry department. Today's topic is about the binocular vision. What is binocular vision? Anybody can tell me what is binocular vision? Binocular vision is okay. I will tell. Binocular vision is a state of simultaneous vision which is achieved by the coordinated use of both eyes so that separate and slight dissimilar images arising in each eye appreciated as single image by process of fusion. Normal binocular vision. What are the prerequisites of binocular vision? We will study in this lecture, and about the development of binocular vision in the infants. Binocular vision development begins at the 4 months of age, peaks at 2 years, well developed 4 years, and slow decline by 9 years. Up to the 4 years of age, a child can develop binocular vision in his or her eye, and it started decline at the age of 9 years. Okay, the theories of binocular vision is theory of correspondence and disparity, neurological theory, and older theories are alternation theory, projection theory, motor theory, and isomorphism theory. Then the mechanism of binocular vision is visual axis, retinal correspondence, egocentric localization, horopter, and Panam's fusional area. Now, what is the visual axis? Visual axis is that axis by which we can see the objects. Okay. Now, retinal correspondence. Retinal correspondence, normal retinal correspondence, and abnormal retinal correspondence. And abnormal retinal correspondence are of two types: harmonious and the unharmonious. Harmonious is angle of anomaly is equal to angle of establishment, and unharmonious angle of anomaly is lesser than angle of establishment. Egocentric localization is the centration which makes in our eye. Horopter we will discuss later, and Panam's area, fusional area, is also related with the horopter. What are the grades of binocular vision? Simultaneous perception, fusion, striopsis, and now abnormalities in BSB, confusion, diplopia, and suppression. Suppression may be of central or peripheral, monocular or alternate, facultative or obligatory. What are the investigations? Investigation, we can do the retinal correspondence test or suppression. For suppression also, red filter test, Watford test, Balgoni striated glass test, or after image test. Okay. Now, what we can study about what is the basics of binocular vision. What are the basics of binocular vision is that the development, there are two types of vision: monocular vision and binocular vision. Monocular vision is the vision with the single eye, and binocular vision is the coordinated vision from two eyes. Okay. Then after that we will study about what is binocular vision. Binocular vision may be defined as the straight simultaneous vision with two seeing eyes that occurs when an individual fixes his visual attention on the object of regard. Okay. The coordinated use of two eyes is through the mental processes. Okay. Mental processes, and the prerequisites for the development of binocular single vision is the motor mechanism, sensory mechanism, and mental mechanism. Motor mechanism is that which we take from the atmosphere, and sensory mechanism is that which the signals are received from the motor mechanism, and that signals are transferred to the brain. And what is mental process? Mental process is that signals which are received to the brain, how that signals are processed. This is known as the mental processes. That's all for today, and we will discuss about the um, theories of binocular single vision and the grades of binocular single vision in the next lecture. Thank you so much. Namaste beta. I myself JVN Pratishtha Rajvanshi. Today I want to discuss the topic of binocular vision. Its objectives are to understand the basic concept and terminologies used in the binocular vision, that like what is binocular vision and how it's work in our eye, what are its content, and why we study about the binocular vision. The basic law of binocular vision forms the very foundation on which our current understanding of establishment and its symptoms and sensory consequences is based. Knowledge on binocular vision, single vision, forms basic to orthoptic treatment and many physical processes in the eyes. What are the physical processes in the eyes? This we came to know about reading the binocular vision. Firstly, we should know about the vision. What is vision? A vision is anything by which we can see. Eye is a biological camera we see from the brain, not from the retina. Okay, we always say that we see with our retina, but actually we are seeing by our brain. Actually, the retina sends all the signal to the brain, then only we can see. And after that, what are the types of vision? Vision are of two types: binocular vision, monocular vision. These are two types. Monocular vision is a vision with a single eye, and the binocular vision is the coordinated vision with the two eye. Okay, what is the definition of binocular vision? Binocular vision may be defined as the straight simultaneous vision with two seeing eyes that occurs when an individual fixes his visual attention on an object of regard. The coordination use of both the eye to produce a single mental perception is known as the binocular vision. Okay, then what are the prerequisites of development of binocular single vision? That is motor mechanism, sensory mechanism and the mental processes. ठीक है, motor mechanism. What is a motor mechanism? Corrected new muscular development so that the visual axes are directed at the object. Overlap of visual fields and sensory. What is sensory mechanism? Sensory mechanism is that the signals which the retina receives and that retina transfers all the signal to the brain, that is the sensory adaptation. Sensory mechanism. And motor mechanism. What is motor mechanism? Motor mechanism is what that we take from the atmosphere to the to our sensory adaptation part. Okay, then what is the mental process? Mental process is the ability of the visual cortex to promote the binocular single vision. That is, it means what the signals are coming from the sensory mechanism. That signals, what is the answer of that signals, that is given by the mental processes. Okay, then what are the milestones of the binocular single vision development? 2 to 3 weeks the infant turns his head to fixate an object. Okay, then 4 to 5 weeks after the when the infant is 4 to 5 weeks 4 to 5 weeks old, then infant can sustain monocular fixation of large near object. Then first 2-3 months superimpose images. Then at the age of 3 months the binocular fusion started, and 3 to 6 months the striopsis developed in the infant. Then in 6 months 60 arc of second is developed, and development of the horopter and vergence is also influenced by the dramatic changes in eyeball size and orbital position during infancy. Infancy means when the child is infant is also known as the infancy time. Theory of binocular single vision. Theory of correspondence and disparity. Neurophysiological basis. Alteration theory of binocular vision and projection theory of binocular vision. Motor theory and theory of isomorphism. Okay. Then theory of correspondence and disparity. What is that? Silent features are simultaneous stimulation of the corresponding points by one object transmits single visual impression with no depth quality. Simultaneous stimulation by two objects points that difference in character results in binocular rivalry. Okay, diplopia occurs when separate elements are stimulated by one object. Binocular single vision with the stereopsis results when the horizontal disparity remains within the limit of Panam's area. Then now what is Panam's area? We will discuss this later when we will study about the horopter. Okay. Then what is optic chiasma? Have you read it about optic chiasma? Optic chiasma is a part of the visual pathway. What is visual pathway? That pathway by which the signals are transferred from the optic nerve, or we can say the signals which are coming to the retina are transferred to the brain. So the signals optic nerve to the transformation to the brain. What are the steps? That is known as the visual pathway. Okay. Now what is optic chiasma? First structure that contribute for binocular single vision. Partial discussion at chiasma and serves to project to same place in visual cortex. Okay. Okay, have you understand up to now? And now we will discuss about the visual pathway in next lecture. Okay, नमस्ते बेटा, खुश रहिए आप लोग. Namaste beta, I myself Jeevan Pratishtha Rajvanshi from the Department of Physiotherapy and Diagnostic. Today's topic is about blood supply of retina. In previous topic you have studied about the retina, what is retina and its 10 layers and its function and all that. Now we will study about the blood supply of retina. Outer 4 layer of the retina is supplied by choroidal capillaries and the inner 6 layer of gets its supply from central retinal artery, which is the branch of ophthalmic artery. The outer plexiform layer gets partly by both the above arteries. The fovea is avascular and is mainly supplied by the choriocapillaries. The inner portion of the retina is perfused by branches of central retinal artery. In 30% of the eye, a cilioretinal artery branching from the ciliary circulation supplies this part of the inner retina, mainly the macular region. The retinal blood vessels maintain the inner blood retinal barrier. This physiological barrier is due to single layer of non-fenestrated endothelium cells whose tight junctions are impervious to tracer substances such as fluorescent. Now the retinal blood supply lack an internal elastic lamina and a continuous layer of smooth muscle cells. The retinal arteries are end arteries and have no anastomosis. The only place where the retinal system is in the neighborhood of the lamina fibrosa. The veins of the retina unite to form central retinal vein at the disc, which allows the corresponding artery. The terminal fundus arterioles bend sharply and tip almost vertically into the retina. In most of the external fundus, two retinal capillaries networks are superficial and are deep. In parafoveal zone, it is well developed and is 3-layer. Blood retinal barrier. What is blood retinal barrier? Formed by the endothelial cells that are closely bound together about the lumen by intercellular junction of zonule occludin type. These junctions normally prevent the free flow of fluids and solutes. 1:1 ratio of pericytes and basement of membrane cells is normal. And this all is about the blood supply of retina. And if you are having any query, then comment in comment box. Namaste beta. Thank you.